Consider a uniform magnetic field produces, that is a N pole and that is S pole, and we know that the magnetic lines of force which are starting from N and end toward the end to the साऊथ पोल, म्हणजे मॅग्नेटिक लाईन्स ऑफ फोर्स ह्या ज्या आहेत त्या नॉर्थपासून स्टार्ट होतात आणि साऊथ पोलकडे एंड होतात. इथं युनिफॉर्म मॅग्नेटिक फील्ड तयार होतं आहे, त्याला आपण बी फॅक्टर असं आपण म्हणतो. समजा ह्याच्यामध्ये ह्या युनिफॉर्म मॅग्नेटिक फील्डमध्ये समजा बार मॅग्नेट आपण असा प्लेस केला at equilibrium position, and then after it displays through some angle theta, that is said to be angular displacement. Then let us see position of that bar magnet. So that is the position of that bar magnet, and that is the axis of bar magnet, that is said to be axis of bar magnet. So that is angular displacement theta. So at that point we know that south pole. So due to a north pole, the force acting south pole of that bar magnet is in this direction. So that force is equal to minus q m b vector, and at north pole due to a south pole the force acting in this direction, that force is a plus q m b vector. So these two forces are equal in a magnitude, QMB, QMB, but direction is opposite, plus or minus, means that two forces equal in magnitude but oppositely directed and separated by a distance, perpendicular distance, that is the perpendicular distance. Separated by a perpendicular distance, then it produces torque. We know that torque is nothing but a magnitude of one of the force into perpendicular distance between the two forces. So torque is equal to Fr. By this we get the equation of a torque. Torque is equal to mu b sin theta in magnitude. So that is in a magnitude. In magnitude. Here mu is called as a magnetic dipole moment and B is said to be a uniform magnetic field. But that theta is a very small. So sin theta nearly equal to theta. That's why we get the equation sin theta, that sin theta nearly equal to theta. So torque is equal to mu B, and we know that theta is a very small. So sin theta nearly equal to theta. So torque is equal to mu b theta. So now we know that the magnetic dipole moment of this bar magnet is constant and uniform magnetic field is a constant. So that's why in that mu and b are constant. Mu and b are a constant. So let us knowing about the relationship between torque and angular displacement. Let us see. Logically, if this is a bar magnet and this is a uniform magnetic field as like this, if this bar magnet is along the uniform magnetic field, means they are parallel to each other, then theta is equal to 0. So sin 0 is equal to 0. So torque is equal to 0. Means when the bar magnet and uniform magnetic field are parallel to each other, then what happen? Torque acts upon it is equal to 0. Okay, but if this bar magnet and magnetic lines of a force are mutually perpendicular to each other, then what happen? Theta is equal to 90 degree and sine 90 degree is equal to what? 1. So torque is a maximum, that is equal to mu b. So that is the cases when torque is maximum and when torque is minimum. When the bar magnet and uniform magnetic field is parallel to each other, then this torque acts upon it is equal to 0, and when they are mutually perpendicular, then torque is equal to maximum, that is equal to mu b. So now we see the relationship between torque and angular displacement. So if this angular displacement is acting in a clockwise direction as like this, then restoring torque acts in an anti-clockwise direction. Suppose this angular displacement is acting in anti-clockwise direction, then at that time restoring force acting in a clockwise manner. So angular displacement is a clockwise, restoring torque act anti-clockwise. If angular displacement is anti-clockwise, then restoring torque acts in a clockwise. So in this way, angular displacement and torque is oppositely directed. So torque is equal to minus mu b theta. So torque, mu and b are constant. So let us write as torque is directly proportional to minus theta. And we know that is the conditions of a simple harmonic motion, angular simple harmonic motion. So restoring torque is directly proportional and oppositely directed to a angular displacement, means that perform angular simple harmonic motion. So that condition is satisfied. So now by this equation, by putting the values of a torque, we know that in a rotational dynamic we are already see torque is equal to I alpha. Torque is equal to I alpha is equal to minus mu b theta. So आता बघा की हा बार मॅग्नेट आहे, ह्या बार मॅग्नेटमध्ये ह्या बार मॅग्नेटला काहीतरी मास आहे, बरोबर आहे, आणि त्याची मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया पण आहे. ह्या पॉईंटला आल्यानंतर समजा बार मॅग्नेट अँग्युलर डिस्प्लेस झाला क्लॉकवाईज, ड्यू टू रिस्टोरिंग टॉर्क परत अँटी क्लॉकवाईज आला, बट ॲट दॅट इक्विलिब्रियम पोझिशन द बार मॅग्नेट डज नॉट स्टॉप ॲट दॅट पॉईंट due to attending angular acceleration alpha. We know that bar magnet have mass m and inertia of that bar magnet is I, moment of inertia, and that is perform rotational motion, means it perform rotational motion about an axis. So that's why the torque acting upon it is equal to I alpha, and due to the angular acceleration at that point, the pendulum at that point bar magnet does not stop, it again displaces. So in this way bar magnet continuously or repeatedly oscillates to and fro about its equilibrium position, means it perform oscillatory motion to and fro motion about its mean position, and it shows the simple harmonic motion. Let us see simple harmonic motion. So alpha is equal to what? Minus mu b upon I on the right side, that is divided by minus, that is divided by mu b into theta. So moment of inertia, that is a magnetic dipole moment, and uniform magnetic field are constant. So alpha means angular acceleration is directly proportional to minus theta. So by this equation we are getting, or we are clearly understand that angular acceleration is directly proportional and oppositely directed to angular displacement, means it shows simple harmonic motion, angular simple harmonic motion. Now we find we substitute the values of alpha, means angular acceleration is a double derivative of angular displacement. So I by we take this equation. So angular acceleration alpha is a double derivative of angular displacement, that is a d square theta by dt square is equal to what? Minus mu b upon I into theta. So d square theta divided by dt square minus mu b upon I is on the right side, that is a plus mu b upon I into theta is equal to 0. That is the differential equation of angular simple harmonic motion. That is a differential equation of angular simple harmonic motion. So we compare the differential equation of angular simple harmonic motion, d square theta divided by dt square plus omega square theta is equal to 0. By comparing these both equation, we get omega square is equal to plus omega square is equal to mu b upon I. So by comparison, omega square is equal to what? Mu b upon I. So omega is equal to what? Under root of mu b upon I. And we know that period of simple harmonic motion, and in that situation angular simple harmonic motion, t is equal to 2 pi upon omega. So t is equal to 2 pi upon values of omega is under root of mu b upon I. So we get finally that implies 2 pi t is equal to what? 2 pi into under root of I divided by mu b. So that is a period of angular simple harmonic motion.